Summer is around the corner, girlies, and I know you want to be looking like a snack and just feeling yourself. If you have that winter pooch, do not worry, it's not too late. You can still get rid of it. Believe me, if you do everything that I tell you in this video, you'll be stepping into your most confident era yet. Don't be a hater and hit the subscribe button down below, and also join my Telegram channel. Link is in the description and also in the pinned comments, because I am going to be right there with you, fighting those sugar cravings. We're going to be fighting the tiredness, the fatigue. We're going to be doing it together, and we're going to come back stronger and better than before, because we're no longer going to make decisions based on our emotions, but we're going to stick to the plan. So number one is just stop. Just stop doing the most, okay? You're literally trying the most, doing the most, going on the most extreme end of the spectrum when you've done nothing in your life before. You think you can start going to the gym 5 times a week when you've never been to the gym in your life? What makes you think you will keep up with that? So let's start with something that is sustainable for you and that will help you to succeed. Because instead of setting yourself up for failure when you go from one end of the spectrum to the extreme end of the spectrum, why not take it in small steps instead of trying to make a big leap? It's like a baby trying to run instead of taking the first step of crawling and then getting up and standing up, being stabilized, then slowly start to walk and then slowly start to run. So we need to take it in steps like a baby does, like a baby learns how to run. We need to start taking it in small steps because we need to find what works for us. So if we can't go to the gym 5 times a week, we're going to start walking, because walking, everyone can do walking. If you don't want to walk outside and the weather's too cold, we're going to do a small 20-minute exercise at home. There's loads of videos on the internet. Just pick an influencer that you like and just watch their videos and do a follow along. That is how I started my fitness journey as well. I literally used to work out at home. So literally start with what you have. Stop trying to do the most. If you don't have money for a gym membership, start with what you have. You have a laptop, you have a phone, because you're watching me on this. So that means you have access to YouTube and the internet, meaning you can find yourself some form of exercise that you enjoy doing. Because the thing is, you want to find an exercise or a form of movement that you enjoy doing, so you stick with it. If you enjoy boxing, go do boxing. If you enjoy running, go do running. Do what works for you. Stop looking at all these influencers online and you think you need to be doing what they're doing to get their body. No, you do not. Everyone's body is different. Stop looking at your favorite fitness influencers, okay? You think, oh my God, they wake up at 5:30 in the morning and do the absolute most. No, they do not. If they're a fitness influencer, firstly, their whole work is fitness, okay? So they need to maintain that body. They need to do the absolute most. And they need to make things more clickbaity so that they get more views for their content. So stop being silly and stop believing everything that you see on the internet. If they wake up at 5 a.m. going to the gym, or 5:30 a.m., whatever it is, you do not need to do the same. You need to do what works for you and what works for your body clock, what feels right for you, what you can sustain in your life. Because most of the time, these people literally just make these videos like waking up at 5 a.m. They will literally, just for that day, wake up at 5 a.m. so they can show you on their phone it's 5 a.m. They can show you outside it's 5 a.m. They can show you in the gym it's 5 a.m. That is literally the only day they'll probably go to the gym, at 5 a.m. So stop believing everything you see on the internet and do what works for you. Do what is sustainable for your body. I'm not saying you can never wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Of course you can. We can all do that. But we need to do what works best for us. If we haven't woken up at 5 a.m. in the morning, what makes us think one day, next day, we're going to wake up at 5 a.m. and just continue to do that for the rest of our life? We're not. So that is why we need to take it in small steps. If first you wake up at 8 o'clock, let's move it to 7:45, then let's move it to 7:30, then maybe 7:15, then 7 o'clock, then 6:45. You get it? So you start making those small steps so that you can move in the direction towards your goal, because you don't want to take that big leap, because then it's not sustainable and you will not be consistent with it. And how do you win the game of life? Consistency. Number 2 is stop identifying with the past version of yourself. And yes, I'm even talking about the person you was 2 seconds ago, because the thing is, we have defined ourselves by our past experiences. We have put ourselves into this little confined box that, oh my God, that's just who I am. Oh my God, I cannot lose weight. Oh, I'm just, not that disciplined. And then we set ourselves up for failure. So we need to stop holding so tightly onto the old version of ourselves, where we define ourselves by our fears, by our past mistakes, by the role that we needed to play to survive. We need to release it, it because it's not our truth. It's just our comfort zone in disguise, and that is what we need to break the cycle of, because we are no longer going to sit in our comfort zone because it's not good for us. It is not safe. We think that these habits will keep us safe because maybe they once did, and that's okay. But that was in that phase of our life. Now we need to move on and become more self-aware of the behaviors that we're doing so that we can make the right decision. Because the thing is, you limit your potential by staying loyal to the past version of yourself that no longer fits with the version that you want to become. That version of you has served her purpose. Just thank her and release her. Maybe she protected you. Maybe she made you feel safe and secure and even helped you cope in some situations. But the thing is, she has served her purpose. Let her go, and you need to start moving in the direction towards the person you want to become. Because the thing is, you have outgrown your survival mode. You are now learning, adapting, and just becoming a whole new person. And whatever doesn't align with your highest version, that is what you need to release. Number 3, you knew this one was coming, and that is you need to move your sexy booty. So now let me give you some advice. Go on your Instagram and start deleting all of the gym girlies that you follow. Now, before you come for me, let me explain. So if you go on Instagram and you look at them and you're just like, oh my God, why can't I be like them? Oh my God, their body is so perfect. Oh my God, they work so hard. La, la, la. Let me tell you one thing. That is their job, firstly. That is their job to have that body. That is their job. Without that body, they don't have a job. They're not getting paid. Remember that. Number 2, you do not know what supplements they are taking. Oh yeah, they might tell you, I'm taking pre-workout, I'm taking creatine. No, they're not. Most of them are taking peptides, most of them are taking steroids, most of them have BBLs done, and they're just lying to you because they want to sell their courses, okay? Most of it is angles. Everything is about angles, lighting, all of this stuff. So don't believe what you see on the internet. Take a break from it. I would say take a break. If you don't feel sad when you go on Instagram and you're looking at them and you're just like, why can't I be like them? If you don't feel like that, then fine. You can still follow them. It's fine. Whatever feels good for you. But I'm just giving you some advice because then you fall into the trap of feeling like you need to do exactly what they're doing. So stop believing everything you see on the internet. Do what fits into your schedule, what fits into your life, what is good for you. How many minutes in a day can you truly exercise? If it's 10, fine. Go for a 10-minute walk. If it's 20, okay, brilliant. Go watch a video online and do that video. Just move your body. Do what is good for you. Do what works for you. Because everyone literally on Instagram is a sheep. Since when was this reformer Pilates or whatever it's called? When was this a trend? It wasn't a trend. But then it started becoming a trend, and then all the women in the world started doing Pilates. They didn't even know about Pilates before. They probably didn't even know the meaning of it. So if you learn anything from my channel, please guys, do not be a sheep. I want you to be a lioness. I want you to be fierce. I want you to do what you want to do because you want to do it. I want you to stand out, stand firm in your decisions. Don't be a sheep and follow the crowd like all of these people because they don't know who they are. All they do is follow the crowd. What one person is doing, I want to do that too because that looks cool. They look cool doing it. They're a popular kid. They're doing it. I must do that too to be popular. No, you're fabulous the way you are. Do what works for you, okay? Because one form of exercise might make someone feel really good, but the same exercise might make another person feel really bad, but maybe they might enjoy something a bit more lighter. So you need to understand what works for your body because everyone's body is different. Move like it's a luxury because truly exercising is a luxury. Be grateful to God that you can move your body today, that God gave you the ability to move your body, to do some form of exercise. Stop being a Karen and complaining, oh, I need to exercise. Exercising is a blessing. It's a luxury. So start acting like it. Number 4 is that you need to upgrade your mindset. Now, here's the truth. You cannot reach your highest version or your highest potential while you're continuously tearing yourself down. When you keep telling yourself, that inner critic is just like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I don't have what it takes. You need to say out loud, she's lying. And we are not listening to her. That is literally what you need to say out loud. She is lying. Where is the proof? I am not listening to her. Because it's time to tell that inner critic to sit down and shut the hell up. Because seriously, we've had enough of that negative energy, and going into summer, we are not going to have no negative energy around us, and that includes our own. And instead, we're going to speak life into ourselves, and we're going to look in the mirror, say, I am capable, I am that girl, I am confident. Because the thing is, the negative voice will always be in our head, but the thing is, we're going to know how to navigate it better, and we're creating a new voice in our head that's always cheering for us. So our cheerleader is going to become louder and clearer while our inner critic is going to get quieter and quieter. because your glow up starts when you stop doubting yourself. So speak to yourself like you would speak to your lover. Speak to yourself gently, kindly, with compassion, because your mindset is the foundation of it all. Number 5 is don't resist the change, embrace the evolution. The real glow up isn't about the gym sessions, the skincare, the aesthetic vibes. The real glow up is the inner evolution. And let's be honest, change is uncomfortable, it's messy, it's lonely, but you're going to come out transformed on the other side, like a caterpillar in its cocoon coming out and spreading its wings. Because when you start rising into the best version of yourself, people, places, things will no longer resonate with you, and that's okay. It just means that you are shifting. So stop clinging onto the past. Because what once fit with you perfectly might now feel heavy, draining, misaligned, and that's okay. It just means you're growing. That's why when we feel like this in relationships, especially that, oh my God, I've been with this person for so long and it felt right at the beginning or in the middle or whatever, but now it just doesn't. It just means that you have outgrown that situation, and that's okay. Because most likely, if you're feeling it, the other person is feeling it too. If it's with friends, partners, family members, whatever it is, it might just be misaligned right now, and that's okay. It just means that you both are growing. Don't cling onto old patterns just because it feels familiar, and familiar definitely does not mean safe, nor does it mean that you are making the right decision to help you move to the next level. Because if you're clinging onto the old, God can't give you anything new. Number 6 is dress for the energy that you want to attract. Now, your clothes aren't just fabric, it's a statement, it's a mood, it's a frequency. So if you want to step into your new confident era, that means your style should reflect it too. Stop dressing like the old version of yourself, the one that used to play small, the one that used to hide behind baggy clothes, the one that used to just settle for, oh, I'll just wear this, whatever, it's okay. No, we're going to start dressing like we're walking in our purpose, like we're the confident woman that we are becoming. We're going to dress with main character energy, because the thing is, the first thing people see about us is our style. So we need to make sure that we look good, we smell good. We need to make sure that we've got the small details right, like the rings, the bracelets, the earrings, the necklaces, whatever it is. Just find your style, find what works for you. Even a signature scent will just make you feel so much more confident. Because yes, changing your life can start by changing your closet, because you start walking with purpose. You feel good, you feel sexy, you just feel different. So you just have this alter ego going on. So make sure you start changing up your closet. And even if you don't have the money to buy new clothes, it's okay. Next time you do, you're going to buy non-printed things, because non-printed things never go out of style. So plain shirts, plain tops, plain pants, or nice pair of jeans. So you're going to buy simple, classic, minimalistic things next time. But for now, you're going to find what you have in your closet and you're going to make it work for you. You're going to wear it in a different way. You're going to maybe tuck the t-shirt in. You're going to maybe tie a knot in it. You're going to wear it in a different style that will make it work for your body and make you look the best that you can feel in it. Number 7 is fix your diet, girlies. I know, you've heard it a million times, and yet here you are, elbow deep in a bag of chips. And then you're wondering why you working out 6 days a week is not doing anything for you. And don't worry, I was right there with you, so I know what I'm talking about. Let me be real with you. If you're hitting the gym 5 times a week and you're still eating like garbage, that is why your body is not responding the way it wants to. That is why you're not getting the glow up that you want, because your food needs to change first. So next time that chocolate or that croissant or that processed snack is eyeing you up and giving you that flirty look and winking at you, you're going to turn away and you're going to repeat to yourself that what I eat in private is what I wear in public. Harsh, maybe. True, absolutely. So let's make the right decisions in private so we feel sexy in public. And no, you're not a dog, so stop rewarding yourself with food. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I heard that on TikTok and I literally screamed, but it's so true. It's facts. We need to stop rewarding ourselves like we are a dog. We don't need processed food or junk foods to reward ourselves. We are grown up human beings. We can make the right decisions. And from this day forward, we're not going to reward ourselves like we are some dog, okay? What we eat in private, we wear in public. Remember that. I know that was a bit harsh, guys, but honestly, no amount of food has ever made me feel more confident, more strong, more sexy than me taking care of my body and eating the right nutrient dense balanced food. So you need to ask yourself, what do I want more? Do I want to feel that pleasure on my lips right now in this moment, or do I just want to feel confident and have a lifetime of confidence? You need to make the right decision for yourself. So that's a wrap for today. I've also made a video on 10 micro habits that you can do to help you lose weight, so defo check that out if you wish. Smash the subscribe button down below if you already haven't, and join the Telegram link, which will be pinned in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I will see you in my next one.